Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Okay, so in honor of the new Hulu reboot of Matt Groening's Futurama, last week we drew Fry, which sort of interrupted my drawings of the new movie version of the Ninja Turtles I had started the week before, when we drew Leonardo. Hey, it's summer, and in the summer, we don't really follow a set schedule. That said, I'm going to get my act together by finishing up a few more Futurama characters and then getting back to the Ninja Turtles. So for those waiting for the Turtles, bear with me for the next few weeks. In the meantime, this week we're going to follow up our drawing of Fry with one of his love interests, Draw Leela. Or should I say Leela Taranga? Or is it Taranga? I don't know. I'm sure I'll be getting comments about my pronunciation. That's okay. Anyway, we'll just go with Leela. Leela is the Cyclops alien spaceship captain pilot and head of all aviation services on board the Planet Express ship. Planet Express being the intergalactic delivery company that her love interest, and at least for a while husband, Fry, is a delivery boy. Anyways, you'll notice as we draw Leela that she's one of only a few characters in Matt Groening's series whose style is a little more realistic than many of the others, who are more stylized in nature or feel. Just something to pay attention to, okay? But before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Alright, then let's draw Leela from Futurama. We're going to draw Leela step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw her again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this pose, Leela is about 4 heads tall. In other words, however tall her one-eyed head is, her entire body is 4 of those tall. One other thing to mention in passing. Drawing a face with only one eye is, well, it's kind of different. I don't know if I've ever drawn a one-eyed character before, and I've drawn a lot of characters, so that's kind of cool. Anyways, what do you say we draw that roadmap for Draw Leela from Futurama? So there's our roadmap for Leela. Now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help you to know where to put Leela's eyes, eye, nose, giant upper lip, and some of the other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily, okay? So let's rough out the features for Leela. Okay, so there are the roughed out features of Leela from Futurama. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of our alien cyclops, Leela. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work to figure that out. As I often say, I want you to be present, and what I mean by that is you don't want to just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. As you're drawing that final line, you want to be thinking about it and how you might improve it, staying vigilant until the very end. Okay, so let's draw in the details for Draw Leela. And that's how you do it. There you have it, another one of the main stars of Matt Groening's Futurama, Leela. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn Leela before, then you can't expect to have drawn her perfectly. As I said last week, Groening's characters can be surprisingly tricky. What adds to Leela being even more tricky is what I told you to look for at the beginning of this video, the fact that Leela's more realistically drawn than many of Groening's characters. You notice I don't spend time coloring Leela during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Draw Leela. And with that, you can draw her again and again. By all means, color her when you're done. I promise each time you draw her, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your drawing of Leela. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. We'll do one more character from Futurama next week before heading back to finish our Ninja Turtles. If you think you know who it is, let me know in the comments. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.